M0FXB, welcome back to my videos on the RT6000, also known as the DP4801, soon to be available, the Radtel RT6D. Now I am using the R6000 firmware software by iRadio, so I thought I'd give them a mention. So very simple. Well, they look like the same radio in different cases, but they do make their own firmware, so that's quite crucial. Now, I just want to firstly point out that to get this radio so that I could actually hear the DMR, I had to push the orange button here until it was in zone mode. So you go press it, channel mode there. It is working now. So you need to be in channel mode or zone mode. When you're in zone mode, you can cycle through the different channels that you've put in the zones. So let's take a look at my code plug, because I think it's quite crucial. You can program using the radio. If I show you my code plug here in the background, which is the same as the RT4D, and that's this radio. Let me show you. The little black and white one here, that's the 4D. It's the same code plug, I would say. Obviously, not identically the same, but it looks the same. When you're writing it, it feels the same. So let's expand the code plug, but the code plug, you can see the hotspot by DV Mega there. That's Carl. It's just DMR hotspot. Any DMR hotspot would work, and that's Carl on Facebook. And then we've got the Pi-Star system there, which is running the hotspot effectively. So let's open up this software and have a look at my different settings. Okay, I had a call there from my friend N4R4 Mike about the Cisco phones, which I've got one behind me. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a SIP phone. But anyway, let's just look at my code plug. So start off with device is just, I don't change anything there apart from put my call sign here, DMR number here. So I suppose that is quite crucial. Power on is where you can add your power and image. I have got R2D2 on mine. Config, and you can pause and re-look at this. But the crucial stuff, I would say, looking through, is range A, show alias, which is the name. Range A zone, and range B is in zone mode. That's, you can select that on the radio anyway, just pressing the, pretty sure it's the orange button. You see on there that the call signs are coming through. I've just turned it down. See it? Let's go across. Config. I don't think I changed anything on that. Squelch, tones, no, I don't think I did. You can change your hold times, mic gains there as well for those that want it. Speaker volume, it shows it there. Key, that's all your buttons. And I just tend to just make sure that every button's got something different, including I've got one there for the spectrum that we saw. So if I just try it now, it says here that spectrum is on F2. Let's try it. F2, reaching across. No, it's not going to work. It's like you've got to be in analog. But what it has done is turned on my broadcast radio, as you saw just then. So that's like your BBC News and that kind of stuff. All right, let's go back to the channels. So here's my channels. Now, if we click my hotspot that's in use right now, then you can see what what I've got working. So here is there 431550, which is my frequency that I've set in my Pi-Star, which if I just minimize here, go to config on Pi-Star, sign in Pi-Star on Raspberry, and you'll see that, let's move this right out of the way, that I've got the DMR, and as you scroll, there's the frequency and DMR number M0FXB, and I'm using Brandmeister, and I've got my hotspot security that you have to set in Brandmeister. So if you Google Brandmeister, you'll see that. Google Brandmeister security, and you'll find my video of how you create that. So back to the software. And and the channel. So when you click on the channel, which is the hotspot here, this bottom list will appear. If it's not there, just click the right hand arrows here if you want. And I've selected group list 1, contacts, which is the actual, when you transmit, that's the contact that it will transmit on. See if we can get me here. Which is worldwide 91. I'll show you where contacts are in a minute. DMR slot 2, color code, and all this is selectable on the radio. Dual slot off, I've written. Allow TX. And then contacts, if you go across to contacts, this is where you can add your contact. You can import them if you know how, but you're adding the talk groups that you're going to be using. So you can add, if you see here, we've got a group call, which is most of them. So let's add another one now, group call. Let's call it, let's just call it 80 for now, that'll do. And then you can type in 80 and you just added a new contact, and that's it. Literally that simple. Individual or all. Individual tends to be, it basically means private. So you could do, I'm an individual, you could do individual, you could do disconnect, type disconnect, which is 4000. And remember, there's no easy with DMR. You have to keep trying, and even then it's a lot to take in. Zones, when you create a channel, you've got your channels, okay, over here. They have to go in a zone so you can find them. So when you go into different zones, you can put in your groups of different channels. So I've got one here for digital, and you've got analog, and you could put repeaters, airband, PMR, all that. You have to put the channels that you created that are here in the middle. These are the channels you've been creating in this list. They all appear here in the middle, and then you have to push them into your little buckets. I call them buckets. So digital, I put in my 2 hotspots. Yeah, so you have to do that because that's how you find it on the radio. When you select zone mode, then you can turn the knob and select your different channels. If you go to channel mode, if you press the orange button and press channel mode, then you're going to have to scroll for every single channel you've created. Now for me at the moment that's not a problem because there's only about 8, but when you've got hundreds, that is. So zone makes it easier. Receive group list, I found that with my software, because I'm using the R6000 software, I had to click the word add list first, and it's added it, and then it does, you know, you can name them. Whether it remembers that or not is another matter, so I'm going to leave it as list. And then and I just put on, because I'm using list 1, group list 1, I've added everything in there because I just wanted to receive everything just to make sure. Encryption, FM radio, that's the broadcast stuff, look, that I did put in there. DTMF works great. Messaging, I haven't even tried that yet. And look, you've got time here, and auto power off, calibrate radio time. Okay. Haven't seen any APRS and GPS settings yet. That'll be under extended. So this is old. This is an older code plug. I've tried the RT6D software, which is fine, but it doesn't work with this radio that you're seeing. So if I just, so obviously once you finish, you can write to the radio. You can also save. Just click your save, and I've got it down here on my desk document. Just save it to something called RT6D, and then just click save. So that's not a problem with save, and you can share that around once you've created a nice code plug. Now I can't see import. Now with the newer RT4D software, there was English language here as well. There was actually an extra little selection along here that was import, and you could import the 200,000 contacts so that on your screen you get all the information. So if I turn this up though,
16 degrees at the moment, so you've got it a little bit warmer than we have. So there we go. Right, so 280.
So all I can say is give it a go. There's no quick way to learn DMR. You see it's working fine. There's no quick way to learn DMR. There's hours and hours and hours of trying to do it, and then you get it, and once you've got it set, it's fine. But if you change anything, you've got to relearn it all because you forget. That's DMR for you. So thanks for watching. I'll put all the links that I've got in, and the RT6D is available soon. I haven't seen the RT6000 or the DP4801 yet. Yeah, I mean, so many radios coming out at the moment, but this is the DMR one. Bye for now, all the best.